One and all, we're here at the Old Trafford. You join us for this T20 match between West Indies and New Zealand. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. We're to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
It might have been a better toss to lose. Bowling first, though, I think will be the best choice in the end. There's going to be a little bit in this pitch for a possible early breakthrough.
Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary. 4 runs added there. New Zealand are 4 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Stretford end. Misses everything. Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Drilled that one away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's the over. New Zealand 15 for none.
Backed up that first over really well. These two look good early on. Conway watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Collects that one simple as you like inside the ring. Brilliant diving stop. Over, New Zealand, 19 for none.
Worked the ball around that over, but their great start took a bit of a hit that over.
Powell from the Stretford end.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Whacked away.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Ravindra has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. What a superb delivery, too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Seifert taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Can't get that outside the ring field. A direct hit and this could be gone. West Indies has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Perfectly timed. Six runs added in the over. New Zealand are 40 for 1.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Shepherd coming into the attack from the Stretford end.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Edged, unplayable. West Indies with a massive shout. Oh, that's just outrageous.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but they have to head back to the pavilion.
Got that away nicely. End of the over, and time for a little more freedom in the field.
3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Joseph from the Brian Statham end. Couldn't get it through the field. No. Terrible shot. End of the over. 2 runs added. New Zealand 54 for 2. straight to the fielder. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Goes over the top with that shot. Eight runs added there. New Zealand are 62 for 2. Russell coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Edge, but it drops safely. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Just waited on it, got given a bit of width and launched it all the way. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Perfectly timed.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Brilliant shot there.
Put it wide and good enough to get it through the gap square.
Russell shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Was quick onto that in the infield. 16 runs added there. New Zealand are 78 for 2. Shepherd from the Stretford end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Shepherd straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
We want to make use of that extra delivery. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Some adjustments to the field.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. New Zealand are 85 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Hussain has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Finds the fielder with that shot. Edged, unplayable. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Massive outside edge. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. 6 runs out of there. New Zealand are 96 for 3. Hussain from the Brian Statham end. Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Great shot through the gap. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
End of the over. 14 runs coming from it. New Zealand 110 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Nicked it. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Good running. They should come back for two. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. End of the over. New Zealand 113 for 4. Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders. It was an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and drove it through the covers for 4.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Swept away, but finds the fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. Everyone's gone up. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed. 4 runs.
10 runs added there. New Zealand are 123 for 4. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged. Moti over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Massive outside edge. Can't get that outside the ring field. 6 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 129 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Finds the edge. Bowler and fielders look really confident. And gone. Brilliant catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
The captain is heading out to the field.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Great shot through the gap. Good fielding out in the boundary. 7 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 136 for 5. Moti from the Stretford end. Smacks that away through the gap. Glanced away there. It's in the gap, and there should be a couple of runs here at least. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Edged, unplayable. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that.
Straight to the fielder. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Drilled that one away.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Powell, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Perfectly timed.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
And that's the end of the innings. West Indies have been set a target of 177 runs. Shot, not waiting around.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Was quick onto that in the infield. Misses everything. Couldn't get it through the field. That is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Stretford end. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Puran has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nearly gets the edge. Ferguson with a great delivery there. There's a chance if it hits. Oh, gosh, absolutely leathered that. Cut away and over for a maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. 6 more. Away she goes into the crowd. It's a big maximum as well.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Doesn't beat the infield.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
End of the over, a costly one. 19 runs coming from it. West Indies, 31 for none.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Southey from the Brian Statham end. Dug that out well. No. Terrible shot. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Out. Caught. Tried to go over, but it's gone straight to backward point.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure they would have liked a few more, but they'll leave the ground to the applause from the crowd.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Smacks that away through the gap.
There was no need to run for that. Gets onto the back foot and powers that away for 4 runs.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Right armour is coming on to bowl from the Stretford end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Milne shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Finds the fielder with that shot. Beats the field with a great shot. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
4 overs down, and we're seeing a feverish appetite for boundaries from these batters. They're up above the run rate at the moment, looking very good.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Beautifully timed drive, but a smash straight into the bowler's stumps. Oh dear, the batter looks really annoyed with that one. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. They didn't hear or see anything.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Crack. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, great shot.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. End of the over, 10 off it. West Indies are 67 for 2.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
Milne from the Stretford end. Shot, not waiting around.
Brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flies to the boundary for 6.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Needs a direct hit. Drilled that one away.
You can't give that much width. Bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Great shot.
That was a really solid shot. Read the length early, got onto the front foot, and it raced away for 4. You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
End of the over, and time for a little more freedom in the field.
New Zealand can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
How will the bowler respond?
Nice shot, straight to gully. Can't get that outside the ring field. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty. Super catch.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
The new batter always likes to feel bad on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Oh man, that's an incredible shot. Square drive and holds the pose as it goes all the way for a maximum.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
Well, they've faced 1 ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. West Indies are 103 for 3.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Nice solid defensive shot. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Going with spin now.
At number 6 for the West Indies. Change of bowling. The leg spinner is coming on to bowl.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Not tempted to play it, that one. They've gone up here. Oh, that is absolutely plumb. The ball hurtling towards the pads, and the batter didn't even play a shot. Hope looked really confident in reviewing that. Did look out to me, though.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble.
Yeah, great review. The batter will live to fight another day, or another ball in this case. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Russell taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 4 off it. West Indies are 119 for 4. Ferguson from the Stretford end. Misses everything. Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Russell has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. It's up in the air again, and that's 6 more. 3 maximums on the trot. Russell has got a fire lit under them now.
And another one. It's raining 6s now.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Gets that away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
The captain's made every effort to try and curb this onslaught, but the batters have had answers for every question so far. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
No. Terrible shot. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though. Whacked away.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? No shot offered. The bowler looks really confident. End of the over. 7 off it. West Indies 154 for 4.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Nice shot. Straight to gully. Trouble. That one's gone. Oh, great running.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
For the West Indies, please make him welcome.
Got that away nicely. Four runs added there. West Indies 158 for 6.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Milne back on now. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Chase loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception. I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Needs a direct hit. Straight to the fielder. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Nearly gets the edge. Milne with a great delivery there. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Santner from the Stretford end. On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Finds the fielder with that shot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.